Hello, goodwill to all. Here I am, Scrappin' Lizzie again. Today I'm going to decoupage my box. I showed yesterday on my live stream how I started painting this box. This box was one of my instant ink boxes, and it is like the perfect size. I love the size, and it would be about the size maybe if you've bought a new telephone. That it would be about the size of that telephone box. And so, but I'm making like a gift box of sorts or something. I'm not sure what I'm going to use the box for. I just know it's going to be pretty. And so, but I painted it using just some, it's like an ivory paint, but I've had it so long that the label came off. So I don't know what kind of paint it is. It's just ivory paint. And so, but because I'm going to decoupage it with this paper, and this is what I have of it. This was sent to me by a subscriber. It's beautiful. That it strips. And first I thought about trying to match the strips, putting them on like this and matching them. Then I thought, well, matching, I don't think that's going to work out for me. So I decided, no, I'm not going to match. I'm just going to decoupage it in pieces. So that is what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do that. I just got done making a pot of chicken and dumplings, but it's really hot, so so I come in this room to cool down some after fixing the dumplings, the chicken and dumplings, because it takes a little bit of work, and it's a hot day. So, and then in my room here, I got a little air conditioner, and so it cools it off. So I come in here just to sit still for a while and do something. And usually, what I do when I do something, I it's usually crafting. That's what I do. I do crafting. Now let's see. I just thought of something after I put that down. Is I wonder if I should wrap it. But I wrap it around the edge. That's probably what I should have done. But maybe no, not right. Well, we'll just see how this goes. But boy, does that ever look pretty um, once it's down. That's pretty, real pretty. Okay, so then I'll just put the straight edge on the edge. And I'm just going to, I'm using golden matte medium for my decoupaging. I gotta be careful that I don't, I've got a pretty soft brush, but I still want to be quite careful that I don't press so hard that I tear the tissue. It's like a heavy tissue. It's really nice. It's very nice paper. And I think with it overlapping like that too, I think that's going to be fine, because I'm going to be decorating this like I showed yesterday. I made a rolled paper flower, and it's going to fit right in the middle of the top. And then I'm going to do quilling. I'm going to do paper quilling as to make decoration that will go around the flower. And in my mind's eye, I think it's going to be pretty. I think it's going to be very pretty. But then I think everything is pretty. I tell my hubster he's pretty. He tells me I need new glasses. I told him my glasses are in the repair shop getting an oil change on them or something. Really, I just don't know where they are. Oh, there they are. They're sitting right there. And so that's what I'm doing. And I'm trying to make more videos of what I'm doing when I'm doing them, because I do a lot of starting of things, and my starting of things, and then I say, okay, I'm gonna provide another video as I get going further. And then do I do it? Probably not. Because my brain, you know, my brain's retired. My brain is like extremely retired. I don't know if you understand about retired brains, but yeah, my brain is retired. But boy, I still play with glue and why is my dog snorting? Are you snorting down there, Oliver? Snorting. He's on there snorting. Don't know why. You hear that? Snort, snort, snort. Okay, so hopefully I got enough pages of this to do this, at least this one. And then I've actually painted 3 boxes, and which I'm going to be using napkins on 2 of them, different kind of napkins. This one because I had this beautiful paper, and because I have this beautiful paper, I thought I want to do this. It's kind of a brocade, I guess. And most of it is all guessing. When I do stuff, I guess. I just guess things. Don't know if I ever have things guessed completely right. But so I'm going to turn this like this now. Because I want to, I might have to fill up my little squeeze bottle there. Then this will take a while actually to dry. And yeah, like, you know, everything takes a while to dry. Oopsie daisies. Good nice. I got the clumsies, I'm telling you. I got the clumsies. Now see, I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I know I'm gluing paper to this box. That. But and I believe that's called decoupaging. I'm not sure, but you know, somebody might say no, decoupaging isn't that, but that's okay. I'm old, I'm telling you. But I ain't giving up. I'm not giving ever up on nothing. I'm gonna continue to do whatever floats my boat. So that's what I'm gonna do. And so right now I'm just gluing this paper to the box. And it will be pretty. It will be pretty. I'll guarantee you that one. Because see, I think positive. I think positive. I've been in one of them kind of moods. Papa just come in here and he asked me, "Are you mad at me?" No, Papa, I could never be mad at you. Because I could never be mad at Papa. But I get into sometimes these, I don't know what they are. They're just, and then I can't explain to him what's going on in my head. It just goes on in my head. Just goes right on in my head. And so I'm not going to decoupage the bottom of the box. The bottom of the box, I'm going to put a little piece, I'm going to cut a piece of felt the size of the bottom. And that's what's going to go on the bottom of the box. So that's what's going to go there. Did I put, I don't think I put no stickum down underneath there. I think I missed that part. I missed that part. And so I'm going to just get some there now. Get some there now. There we go. Never late, better late than never. And so let's see here. Actually, see, I got some of the straight edges on there, and they kind of show up, but the torn edges really do not show up like that. See? The torn edges really blend in a lot better to the piece beforehand. So I don't know if the inside, I don't know what I'll do with the inside yet. Do you all do that? work without a plan. Most of my things I work on, I work without a plan. I just keep going and see what happens, you know. That's what I do. I just keep going and I see what happens. So we're going to see what happens here. Yeah, some of this will go on the bottom, but it'll still be covered up. See, that one just went on the bottom. It'll be covered up. And why was I looking just then for scissors? I'm a goofball. And so, oh my gosh, I just saw the prettiest baby ever. My daughter's friend had a baby a couple days ago. And so my daughter went to go pick her up from the hospital and bring her home, which she stopped by here on the way. And so that I could gawk at the baby and, you know, check things, make sure that she was keepable. Oh my word, is she beautiful. So beautiful. And then I was saying, gosh, she's even got a pretty snot trough. And they said, a pretty what? Her snot trough. I said, you know, a snot trough. You ever heard of a snot trough? I think I'm just too old. Because a snot trough is that little dip above your lip, and it goes from your lip to your nose, and it's like a little dent there. And it's, you know, and if you got a beautiful snot trough, you have such beautiful lips. And so this baby, Ariana is her name, Ariana Grace. Isn't that a beautiful name? She has a beautiful snot trough. So the mother kind of looked at me like I was a little odd, and I am a little odd, but yeah, she had a beautiful snot trough. God, I think I'm just too old anymore. I have all kinds of old words and phrases that we used back in my farm days. And so I don't know. It's just one of them weird things, I guess. Just one of them weird things. Now, let me see how we're doing here. I think we're moving along quite well. Now I don't know. Now if I wasn't on video, maybe I'd wait till this dried and then do more. I don't know. But since I'm on video, I'm just going to keep going. I don't know if I'll go to the inside because I may do fabric on the inside. Oh, I want to do this. No, I probably won't do fabric. Oh, Elizabeth, do something right, would you? There, now we go. Okay, now let's see. And then see, then that fits pretty right there. And then I can tear a piece about this big, just exactly this big, that I can put over here on this corner and go like this and get that decoupaged onto that corner. There we go. Now that's pretty. Now let's see where we at. We did the top. Okay, I need to do this front. Okay, I'm hoping that it doesn't like unglue itself. I wonder if I just want to go like this with this front, like this. I'm gonna. No reason. I'm just gonna. Okay, oopsie daisies. See, I have to look up at the computer and get in frame. I was trying to do a video earlier with my Kindle. And I did a video with my Kindle earlier. I mean, yesterday, a couple days ago. And it worked just fine. But now I did one and I can't see how to upload it to YouTube. It's on there. I can't figure out how to upload it. And I just did it. I just did it a couple days ago. So how can somebody do something a couple days ago and then not have a clue is how to do it today. Yeah, that would be Elizabeth Marie. I don't know if it has anything to do with old age, but hey, I ain't giving up. There is no way I'm going to give up. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm just going to keep doing it. Even if I do it wrong, I'm going to keep doing it. But see, I am one that believes that in arts and crafts, you really can't do anything wrong. It's just whatever you end up doing is right. It's going to be right. It's going to be right. It's going to be pretty. It's going to be beautiful. And it's going to be a work of art. Some kind of art. We might be coming up with our own style of art by just flopping stuff together. There we go. Now I'm going to turn this over here and paint this corner with this here. Yeah, I'm going to have to fill up my bottle. I got this in a gallon jug, this stuff. But you can't work out of a gallon jug, so I pour it into this little bottle so I can work with it. So I'm just going to get this done to this far. Okay, now what do I have? I have the top. Now these flappers here, the flappers. Oh, I gotta tear that right there, because I'm going to take them flappers, and I am going to, well, now I will use a pair of scissors, only because I want to cut these sort of like this, these extras. So then, oh, see, I just cut them, like fringed them a little bit, and if it was in frame, you saw it. If it wasn't in frame, you didn't see it. And so then I'm just going to, I think what I'll do maybe is I maybe do the whole inside of the box like this too, except for the bottom. Maybe I'll put the bottom of the box, I'll put a little piece of felt. That's what I think. See, if you cut this, if I just folded it over, it would have had wrinkles, but I cut it like, I cut it. So now I need a piece over here, right here. I'm going to put a piece. So I'm going to just rip a piece off of this page here, and I'm going to glue it on here. See? No rhyme, no reason, just glue it and stick it. Just glue it and stick it. This would be also fun to do if you did it even with book pages. I can see this with book pages. You know, maybe I'll do. I've got a lot of these boxes. I haven't thrown any of them away. They're just stacked up there. I might do one with book pages. I did one of my boxes like this. I did with my diorama, and it's not quite finished because I want to put legs on it. But the whole inside of the box is finished. And if you look in my playlist, you'll see where it says diorama, and you'll see that box that I did with a diorama. And I want to do more dioramas because they're so pretty. Just so pretty. But I'm going to make them all journal dioramas. So they'll all have a journal built in. And you'll see how I did that if you watch that video I made. It's got a diorama inside and a journal, which is built in. You know, built in, like your built-in dishwasher. So I don't know why fingers just work better. Sometimes fingers just work better. And so that's why, oopsie daisies, I knocked it over, oopsie daisies. And so, oh, I just heard my husband burp. He must be on the way in. Okay. Oh, he's bringing me my dinner.
See if it's cool enough for you to eat.
Okay, can you set it like right there?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sweetie pie.
I done ate me a bowl.
Did you done eat your bowl?
Yep.
You didn't die or anything?
No. You see me standing here in all my radiant glory.
In your radiant glory. He's standing there with his radiant glory, so he's not dead. It means he's not dead from my cooking. Yeah. I'm almost done with this little spot that I'm doing, Papa. With this little spot. Would you ring up Tommy Sue and let her know that we have food if she's hungry?
I sure will. Let me go find Helen.
She might have gone to bed because she got to go to work early tomorrow. I don't know.
She told me her and Kim's both off tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. She is off tomorrow. That's right. See, your memory is much better than mine. Okay. See, when my daughter, she lives right next door, you know, so whenever I cook, every once in a while, I just do that. Then she'll call me. I mean, I'll call her and ask her if she's hungry. When she cooks, she calls us to see if we're hungry. And so we're always kind of feeding each other. And I think it's cool. She's a good cook. I used to be a good cook, I have to say. I used to be a good cook. When my kids were little, I was cooking, I was baking. I was a good cook. And I still can cook, but I don't think I cook near like I did when I was young. Because now I try to get in a hurry. Like even my chicken and dumplings, I use canned biscuits. Just roll them canned biscuits out and flour them up. Cut them into strips. Now, yes, I didn't used to do that way. I used to make them, put the flour and everything in the bowl and mix it up with my hot little hands and roll it out and cut the strips and now no more. Now canned biscuits. They work just fine. If I'd known that when I was younger, I probably would have done that even when I was younger too. Was making canned biscuit dumplings. They work really good. I learned that accidentally one time. Well, actually, I didn't learn it accidentally, but I seen it on Facebook. Sometimes I see things on Facebook. I say, why didn't I think of that? I could have thought of that if I'd used my thinker. I don't always use my thinker for thinking. I use it for a hat rack. And, yeah, I just use it for a hat rack. And, which is good. You got to have someplace to hang your hat. Yeah, all of a sudden I just moved to using my finger here. Fingers were made before forks. Oh, that's right. I'm not using a fork. I'm using a paintbrush.
So I got some 1985, This Old House.
Yeah.
When Bob Vila was the host.
Yeah.
And they're doing one of the episodes was down in Tampa.
Oh, that's cool. Did you get a hold of your daughter?
No, she didn't answer her phone. She must be asleep.
She might be asleep already. She has so worn out these last few days. She's been so busy. All right, at least
I would be too if I stayed up all night waiting for a young'un to be hatched.
That's right. Okay. I think I've got everything covered on the outside of this box. Oh, no, I don't got that right there. I gotta get that covered. Holy smekajanoes, we can't leave that piece out. So I'll put that right here. And then I'm gonna there. Now I'm gonna let this dry And then after it's dry, what, Papa?
Just one of them. After it dries, what?
Then I'm going to do something else. Then I'm going to figure out what I'm going to, then I might do the inside, but I'm not going to do the inside while the outside is drying. Oh, I need to put a piece right here. Because that will show right there. Okay. Now, then we'll get that in there. Now that has to dry. Okay, so that will be it.
You're going to cover the whole inside, or
I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do the inside.
paint it?
I'm going to, yeah. Well, I painted it with that paint. But now I think I got the whole thing covered with the tissue. So now I'm going to let that dry.
That's
So,
what this is, tissue paper?
yeah.
Huh.
And so I'm going to let this dry nicely. And then I will be back with...
It's got wrinkles in it.
Yes, dear, it's got wrinkles in it. Okay. My supervisor says it's got wrinkles. Where do you see a wrinkle? Oh, here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so my supervisor told me that it's got wrinkles. So I'm going to... I might varnish this once it's dried too. I don't know. But I'm going to, right now, I'm going to drop... I'm going to drop what I'm doing now. I'm going to call it a day. Papa, what are you doing?
Getting them wrinkles out.
Getting the wrinkles? Pup's getting the wrinkles out. Okay. All right. I'm going to let it go. I'm not going to read anything right now because I think people are getting bored with my reading. And so I'm not going to read. I'm just going to ask God to watch over you every step you take and every move you make. And I'm going to see you on the next video. And you'll see what I do with the inside of this box. And you'll see what I do with decorating it. Okay. God bless and keep you all. And the end. And, oh, the end. The end is right here.